Greetings, students! Today I am going to show you how to use the Poetry Foundation, a website focused on poets and their work. So here we are on the main page, and there is a whole bunch of fun featured content here. So we have essays, interviews. On the left here, you're going to see the poem of the day. If you check back daily, you can get a little taste of different poets and different styles. Scrolling down, we have podcasts, themed collections, blogs, all kinds of fun stuff. Now, there are a couple different ways to search. If you know the name of the poem or the poet you're looking for, you can type them right into the search box here. But if you want to explore and browse and see what's out there, you're going to go to Poems, and we're going to select Poems for Teens. And now we're taken to a page where we can search by topics. We can search by forms, such as haiku. We can search by school or period, like the time period, or poet's region. So let's do a quick search. I'm going to select social commentaries, and I'm going to select the Black Arts Movement. Now we get our list of poems here, and you're going to notice that under the title and the author, there is the first line of the poem. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a taste of what the poem is like. You're also going to notice there are tags. So if you want more poems that are social commentaries or more poems that are about race or ethnicity, you can click those tags. On the left here, there are some other quick tags. So maybe you want audio that is related to our search. If we click there, we come to a page with a couple poems that are audio recordings. And you can find more poems that are audio recordings in the Listen tab here. Some of these are read by the poets themselves, and some of them are actually by voice actors. So going back to our list of results, let's select a poem. Let's choose Nikki Rosa by Nikki Giovanni. So we click, and now we see the poem itself. And let's say after reading this, I love the poem, I want more of the poet's work. I can go ahead and click Nikki Giovanni's name here, or I can search for her in the box. I'm going to click here, and there she is in all of her glory. You're going to notice at the top here that there is a link to the poet's website. So this might be useful if you want to dig a little deeper into her work and her life. Scrolling down, we're going to see a biography of the poet, and to the right here, some quick links of other poems and related content. If we scroll all the way down, we are going to see a more comprehensive list of poems by Nikki Giovanni, some prose, some other related content, and a big bibliography of everything she's ever written. Note that all of this work is not going to be available on the Poetry Foundation website. I'd like to point out a few other ways that you can discover poems of interest. If we click on collections here, we are brought to a page that has groupings of poems under various themes. So we've got hope and resilience, Halloween, baseball, and this can be a really great way to browse different themes of poems. Now I want to bring your attention to another feature. Under Learn, if we click the Teens tab, we come to a page with resources specifically for your age range. So we've got a poem sampler here, more podcasts, poems, and information on the featured poet, which is Sylvia Plath. And there are videos, all kinds of content. So this can be a really great place to explore and browse and get a little taste of the poetry out there. I also want to point out another really cool feature, which is the glossary of poetic terms. So during your browsing, maybe you come across a term or a word that you don't know or understand. Maybe earlier when we were doing our search on the Black Arts Movement, maybe you didn't know what that meant. So let's look it up, and here it is. We can click, and now we get some information about this particular time period and the poetry that was happening. So I hope that this tutorial was useful. Get out there, browse, explore, and find the poems that speak to you.